Hello, my dear students. Welcome. Join the physics class with Rajiv sir. Now, in this session, we discuss about distance of closest approach. We discuss about distance of closest approach. What is the distance of closest approach now? At a certain distance from the nucleus, the alpha particle stops for a movement and then begins to retrace its path. Then that distance where the alpha particle is momentary stop at the center of the nucleus. The center of the nucleus and at that place where the alpha particle is momentary stop is called distance of closest approach. As we know that alpha particle is positively charged particle. As we know that the alpha particle is the positively charged particle and nucleus is also positively charged. So the two charges repel each other. As the momentum of alpha particle is greater, so it moving towards the center, and when both the forces are counterbalance each other, then the alpha particle is stopped for a movement, and at the movement when it is stopped, and the distance between them it's mean the position of the nucleus and the position of alpha particle where it stop for a movement. That minimum distance is called distance of closest approach. After that the alpha particle can retrace its path. So at that time when it is stop and the when it momentary stop and the center of the center of nucleus and the alpha particle which is momentary stop, okay, then that minimum distance is called distance of closest approach. At it is the position where alpha particle is momentary stop, it is the position where alpha particle is momentary stop and the center of and the position of nucleus. So the minimum distance in between them is called distance of closest approach. As we know that the kinetic energy gained by the alpha particle is half mv square, and the electrostatic potential energy V बराबर W into Q, okay. So the V potential difference is KEQ by into R by R0, or second charge is Q. So the electrostatic potential is equal to K बराबर Q1 Q2 by R0. As we know that at equilibrium kinetic energy is equal to potential energy. So kinetic energy is equal to potential energy. So KZE square. After that this position, in the first position U बराबर K Q1 Q2 by R0. At the position of Q1 is the charge on nucleus. The charge on nucleus is ZE. Second Q2 the charge on alpha particle. The charge on alpha particle is 2E and distance R0. Now as kinetic energy is equal to potential energy, okay. So K alpha, kinetic energy of alpha particle, is equal to the potential energy of the alpha particle, okay. So half mv square is equal to KE 2ZE square by R0. So R0 is equal to 2KE ZE square 2KE ZE square by K alpha, where K alpha is equal to half mv square, where K alpha is equal to half mv square. You write here R0 is equal to 2KE ZE square by half mv square, where K alpha is equal to half mv square. It is the distance of closest approach. Now the second thing we discuss about impact parameter. The second thing we discuss about impact parameter. Now the impact parameter. The perpendicular distance of the velocity vector. The perpendicular distance of the velocity vector of the alpha particle from the center of the nucleus when it is far away from the atom is called impact parameter. The perpendicular distance of the velocity vector of the alpha particle from the center of the nucleus when it is far away from the atom, okay, it's called impact parameter. Now as we know that the equation is B is equal to KE ZE square BE ZE square cot theta by 2 by K alpha. Now B बराबर KE ZE square cot theta by 2 as the place of K alpha we write here half mv square, where K alpha is the kinetic energy of the alpha particle. As we know that the kinetic energy of alpha particle is half mv square, so we at the place of K alpha we write half mv square. Okay, this is the required expression. Now if B is large, it means it is large, so the alpha particle is far from the nucleus. So two possibility can be occur. There is two possibility. One, the alpha particle go straighter, or second, the deflection is very small. So if we think the B is large, it means the distance is greater. It means the distance between the alpha particle and the nucleus is greater. So there is two possibility. One possibility that the alpha particle goes straighter, or second, it is deflected by a small angle. Now the second is, if B is small, then deflection is large. It means the deflection is small. So if B is small, it means the distance is small, and if distance is small, then deflection is large. And the third is, if B is equal to 0, then the particle retraces its path. Okay, now in the next session we discuss about limitation of Rutherford theory, Bohr quantization state, and laws of Bohr atomic model. Till then, goodbye, have a nice day. Thank you.